Buenos días, me llamo Julián García Salcedo y voy a presentar un proyecto para mi clase de inglés en segundo de semestre con la maestra Valeria Mora en el Instituto Aprender para la Vida. Me tocará hacer una exposición en inglés, un video de alguna catástrofe natural que haya sucedido en cualquier parte del mundo a lo largo del tiempo. Deadliest hurricanes in the United States history. The largest loss of life from the hurricane is often caused by storm surge and flooding greater than the winds. Do not underestimate a lower category hurricane. None of the top 5 deadliest hurricanes in the United States history were a Category 5 hurricane at landfall. The Great Galveston Hurricane of 1912 was the deadliest hurricane to ever hit the United States and caused between 8 and 12,000 deaths. The storm reached the Texas coast south of Galveston on September 8 as a Category 4 hurricane with a storm surge of 8 to 15 feet. The lack of warning and the high storm surge caused this storm to have the highest death toll in hurricane. The second deadliest hurricane to hit the United States, the 1928 hurricane, which claimed 2,000 or 3,000 lives, was the second deadliest hurricane in the United States history. Most of the deaths from the hurricane were caused by a lake surge of 6 to 9 feet that inundated areas surrounding the lake. The third deadliest hurricane to hit the United States, Hurricane Katrina of 2012, the third deadliest hurricane in United States history, killed 100 people. Katrina made landfall in the United States at 3 different locations. Katrina's first landfall was near the Miami-Dade, Broward County, lying in Florida, dropping 10 to 14 inches of rain just after reaching hurricane status. After crossing Florida and Stringhead in the Gulf of Mexico and made landfall near Boras, Louisiana, and they made a landfall again near to Louisiana, Mississippi border as a Category 3 hurricane. Katrina's highest storm surge of 25 to 28 feet and occurred along the Mississippi coast. Also, this storm dropped 8 to 12 inches of rain inland from the northern Gulf Coast and spawned 33 tornadoes. It's a common misconception that a lower category hurricane is less of a threat than a higher category hurricane. For example, Hurricane Katrina was the costliest hurricane in the United States history, and it was only a Category 3 hurricane when it made landfall. Hurricane Andrew was the only Category 5 hurricane to make the list of the top 5 costliest hurricanes to strike the United States. Hurricane Katrina in 2012 was easily the costliest hurricane in the United States history, with property damages over $100 billion in 2013 dollars. Storm surge along the Mississippi coast completely destroyed many structures, with damage expanding several miles inland. Katrina storm surge trumpet and breached lives in the New Orleans metropolitan area, resulting in the inundation of much of the city and its eastern suburbs. Wind damage from Katrina extended well inside into northern Mississippi and Alabama, as well as in Miami-Dade and Broward counties of Florida. The second costliest hurricane to hit the United States, Hurricane Sandy, also known as Superstorm Sandy caused $71.4 billion in damage in 2013 dollars and killed 2,086 people in 2012. Much of the damage was caused when the storm hit the highly populated areas of New York and New Jersey. The storm surge that hit New York City flooded streets, subways, tunnels, and damaged utility service. Damage was caused in the United States, Bermuda, and the Caribbean islands. Third coast hurricane to hit the United States, Hurricane Ike was the third costless hurricane in the United States history. It struck the Gulf Coast of the United States after causing significant damage in Cuba, Haiti, the Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos. United States damage was estimated at $29.5 billion, and the storm killed at least 195 people along its path. Highest wind speed at landfall in U.S. history. Meteorologists use the sustained wind speed to determine what category a hurricane is. To the left is a table showing bad wind speeds define the different storm categories. The wind speed must last for over 1 minute to be considered a sustained wind. Gust is the highest wind speed for a 3-second period within the 1 minute sustained rating. Most of the highest wind speeds at landfall are estimated because of damage to or lack of wind recording instruments. Hurricane category, to be a category 1, they need 74 to 95 wind speed in miles per hour. Category 2 need 95 to 100 wind speed in miles per hour. And category 3 need 111 to 130 wind speed in miles per hour. 4 category need 131 to 155, and category 5 need more than 145 miles per hour. And that's all. Y gracias por su atención.